LeBron James isn't who you think. These 10 surprising facts will make you see him in a whole new light. 1. The plane crash that almost took him out. In 2006, LeBron James found himself in a life-or-death situation that no one saw coming. He was flying with his Cleveland Cavaliers teammates to Houston for the NBA All-Star Game when things took a terrifying turn. Mid-flight, the plane hit intense turbulence. Suddenly, smoke began filling the cabin, and the lights flickered like something out of a horror movie. Passengers, including LeBron, were tossed around, and chaos erupted. Even the team owner's pregnant wife was vomiting, and a flight attendant broke her ankle. Imagine being on that flight, gripping your seat and thinking, "This can't be it." LeBron later admitted he had always worried about that old rickety plane. Now he knew why. Thankfully, they managed to make an emergency landing, but the experience left everyone rattled. The Cavaliers didn't waste any time. They bought a brand new plane right after, because when you have the king of basketball on board, you don't take chances. 2. Heroic rescue, saving Carmelo Anthony's life. LeBron James is known for saving games, but one time he saved a life. No basketball court in sight. In 2015, during a vacation in the Bahamas with his famous banana boat crew, Wayne Wade, Chris Paul, and Carmelo Anthony, things suddenly turned scary. While they were relaxing in the ocean, Carmelo got caught in a strong current and started drifting away, unable to fight the waves. Panic washed over as Melo realized he was in real danger. But leave it to LeBron to make the biggest play of the day without even wearing sneakers. Without hesitating, LeBron dove off the boat and swam straight toward his friend. Battling the current with one arm and pulling Carmelo with the other, he managed to get them both back to safety. "He saved my life," Melo later said, clearly grateful. LeBron's always been a clutch player, but this was next level. Turns out the King's got a knack for assists, even in the middle of the ocean. 3. Junk food king. You'd think LeBron James, one of the greatest athletes in the world, would be on a strict diet of kale smoothies and grilled chicken. Nope. Turns out King James has a royal weakness for junk food. According to his former teammate Tristan Thompson, LeBron's diet would make any nutritionist cringe. We're talking stacks of pancakes for breakfast, desserts with every meal, and even full-size pizzas during training. Yes, during training. How does he keep up with his insane performance on the court? It's anyone's guess. Maybe the real secret to his energy isn't Gatorade, it's carbs. Lots of carbs. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, seems to be his motto when it comes to food. So next time you see LeBron dominating, just remember, he might have had a slice or two before the game. 4. Billionaire status. LeBron James isn't just dominating on the court, he's making history off it too. In 2022, he became the first active NBA player to become a billionaire. Yes, you heard that right, billion with a B. While most athletes are chasing rings, LeBron's out here stacking zeros. His bank account hit this milestone thanks to $385 million earned from basketball alone, plus nearly $900 million from endorsements and business ventures. From selling out sneakers to starring in commercials, every move LeBron makes turns into gold. He's got investments, media projects, and even his own production company. If you thought being King James was just a nickname, think again. This man's got the wealth to match. So while the rest of us count our pennies, LeBron's counting, well, you get the idea. 5. The trade that never was, LeBron for Kobe. Picture this, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant trading jerseys, not as a friendly swap after a game, but as part of an actual team trade. Sounds wild, right? But in 2007, it almost became a reality. LeBron had just taken the Cavaliers to their first NBA Finals. Kobe was fed up with the Lakers and wanted out. The Lakers picked up the phone and offered Cleveland a blockbuster deal, Kobe for LeBron, one superstar for another. It could have changed basketball history forever. But there was one major roadblock, Kobe. He flat out refused to go to Cleveland. Ohio, hard pass. And just like that, one of the biggest trades ever was dead on arrival. It's one of those what could have been stories that NBA fans still love to talk about. Imagine the alternate timeline where LeBron wore purple and gold years before he actually did. 6. The fake long-lost father scandal. LeBron James has faced some pretty wild situations in his life, but this one might take the cake. In 2010, a man named Lester Bryce Duvall suddenly appeared, claiming he was LeBron's long-lost father. And he wasn't just looking for a family reunion. He filed a lawsuit against LeBron and his mom Gloria, demanding $4 million for loss of love and affection. Talk about a plot twist straight out of a soap opera. Duvall even accused LeBron and his mother of tampering with a DNA test to hide the truth. But here's the kicker, the DNA results showed a 0% match. Zero. Nada. The judge took one look at the evidence, rolled his eyes, and tossed the case out. Turns out Duvall's real connection to LeBron was in his head and nowhere else. You've got to hand it to him though, trying to hustle the king takes guts and a whole lot of bad judgment. 7. Future team owner. LeBron James is always thinking ahead. While most players are focused on the next season, LeBron's got his eyes on owning an NBA team. That's right, he's planning to become the boss. And where does he want his team? Las Vegas, baby. I want a team, he's declared, and knowing LeBron, it's not just wishful thinking. The man already has a business empire with investments in movies, shoes, and even pizza chains. So, why not add NBA owner to the list? Picture it, LeBron in a suit, calling the shots, making trades, and maybe even coaching from the owner's box. Player to coach to owner sounds like the ultimate level up. When the king says he's not leaving the game, he means it. 8. Almost an NFL star. Believe it or not, LeBron James almost chose football over basketball. In high school, he wasn't just dominating on the basketball court, he was also a star wide receiver. LeBron racked up 27 touchdowns in 2 seasons, and college scouts were drooling over him. He even had a scholarship offer from Notre Dame. But then, during an AAU basketball game, everything changed. LeBron fell hard and shattered his wrist, forcing him to sit out and rethink his future. With football season approaching and a risk of more injuries, he made the tough choice to stick with basketball. The rest, as they say, is history. But can you imagine LeBron in the NFL? He'd probably be breaking records and defensive backs in no time. Good thing he stuck with hoops. The NBA wouldn't be the same without him. 9. Changing lives in Akron. The I Promise program. LeBron James isn't just making headlines for his skills on the court, he's changing lives off it too. Growing up in Akron, Ohio, LeBron faced tough times, and he never forgot where he came from. In 2011, he decided to give back in a way that would change lives forever. Enter the I Promise program, designed to help at-risk kids in his hometown. This isn't just about a few motivational speeches. LeBron's putting his money where his heart is. From mentorship and support to covering college tuition, yes, full rides, he's making sure these kids have a future. So far, he's poured over $100 million into the program. For these kids, he's more than just an NBA legend. He's their hero. Because when LeBron says, I promise, you better believe he means it. Now that's a legacy worth cheering for. 10. The school bully days. Long before LeBron James became King James, he was just a kid trying to find his place. But here's a surprise. Back in elementary school, LeBron was known for more than just his height. He had a bit of a reputation as a bully. Yep, young LeBron would use his size to dominate not just on the playground, but in ways that sometimes left his classmates feeling intimidated. It's a far cry from the LeBron we know today, philanthropist, leader, and champion on and off the court. Growing up wasn't easy. He and his mom moved constantly, struggling to make ends meet, and he channeled that frustration in ways that weren't always nice. But as he grew, he turned that energy into sports, trading schoolyard mischief for slam dunks and teamwork. Funny how life works. Sometimes the kid who throws elbows on the playground becomes the guy lifting up entire communities. And that's the real story behind LeBron James. Which moment surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed exploring this unexpected side of the king, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening basketball stories. Hit the notification bell so you're always in the know. There's plenty more to uncover, so stay tuned.